Hello, my name's Lilybet. This is Flow for Balance. If you are feeling like you have some tightness in the back or you are just seeking some back relief, this is the practice for you. What I want to do to start out our practice today in rest easy pose, I want to just kind of recalibrate the body and bring us back to baseline with our breath first. So just in Sukhasana, rest easy pose, let's go ahead and inhale the shoulders up and then exhale, roll them back and down. Your palms can be down if you're seeking more groundedness, up if you're seeking a little more energy. Let's take 3 cleansing breaths, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Your eyes can be open or closed. This is entirely up to you. Perhaps jiggle the jaw or open and close the mouth. Let's remove any tightness that you might be feeling in the jaw area, in the face, relaxing the forehead, the eyes. Grabbing a hold of your knees, let's go ahead and do a couple of seated cat-cows to just warm up the area a little bit before we go ahead and come down onto the mat. Inhaling and bringing your elbows in toward the hip area, arching, looking up, and then exhaling, extending the arms and tucking everything under. So following your breath to your movement, which is what makes this practice your own. It doesn't matter if you're not on cue here with me because it is your breath to your movement. One more round of these on your own. Go ahead and take a nice inhale, lift up the spine, and on the exhale, coming into neutral. Let's go ahead and come onto our back. So bringing your feet hips-width distance apart, shrug your shoulders away from your ears. Go ahead and tuck your pelvis under so that your back gets nice and flush against the mat on the ground that is supporting you. You don't want to have an arch on the back. And then just start to feel the breath going down deep toward the belly and back up again. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Try to be nice and relaxed here. Keeping the face relaxed and then keeping any gripping from the shoulders. So if you feel that you're lifting your shoulders up toward the ears, just go ahead and relax your shoulders. Let them fall down toward the mat. You can close your eyes if you feel that it is a little more relaxing for you. And then relax the toes, release any gripping that you might be experiencing in the toes. No gripping in the toes. So you want to just leave your feet relaxed and released as well. This is going to be a practice where you want to feel released and revitalized and your back feeling better. Leaving your hands down beside you without using them for any type of assistance with your leg. Just go ahead and lift the right leg up toward the chest, nice and easy. Your toes are relaxed. And then exhale, take the leg down. Inhale, go ahead and bring the opposite leg up. And then exhaling, taking it down. Nice and slow. It's kind of like a nice slow march. And then exhaling, taking it down. Inhale the left leg up. Kind of feel like your belly button is to the spine. You're still tucking that pelvic area down and under. Inhale, right leg up. And then exhale down. Inhale, bring it up. And exhale down. Let's go ahead and take both legs up. No assistance still from the arms. And then gently bring them down. And then inhale, bring it up. Exhale down. This can be a little difficult when you don't have the assistance from the arms. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale down. This time when you bring your knees up, I want you to go ahead and wrap your arms around the knees. Opposite hand to opposite wrist. And then let's just go ahead and flex and point the toes. Keeping the face soft. Now go ahead and gently bring your hands on top of your knees and make some small circles in one direction with the knees. This will feel like a little massage on your back. This should feel nice and good. Kind of heavenly here. I like it. I hope you do too. And let's take these circles in the opposite direction. Keep releasing that breath. And think about your intention. What might your intention be here? Would it be the word relief, the word ease, the word calm, relax? Or maybe today I will release any back pain. Whatever it is, make that intention yours. Make it all about you. Stopping your legs here. Holding, and then once again flexing and pointing your toes. See if you can connect breath, pose, and intention, making your practice come full circle. Allow for that left foot to come down onto the mat. Bringing your hands down beside you, I want you to go ahead and lift that right leg up to the sky. Once again, we're not supporting that leg, you're just allowing for that leg to come up all on its own. We're making the back work a little bit and the hamstrings as well. And then you're gonna flex and point your toes. Circle the ankle around in one direction. And then in the opposite direction. And now let's feel the difference. Let's see how it feels when we go ahead and we assist with the hands. So bringing the hands behind the thigh and bringing that leg in just to your level of comfort. Perhaps on the edge of discomfort, right? Not on the edge of pain, but on the edge of a little bit of discomfort outside of that comfort zone. Nice deep inhale. And then on the exhale, I want you to cross that right ankle over the left thigh. Make sure you are not on the knee joint. If this is enough for you right here, and this is where you would like to remain, go for it. This is your place, then make this your place. Otherwise, what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and reach behind that left thigh. And this is where I want you to be. I don't want you to be in front of that left shin. We're gonna take a nice deep inhale and start to raise that left leg up. And then exhale, lower that foot down. Inhale that left foot all the way up toward the ceiling. And start to feel the difference on how it feels on your back and on the back of your leg. And then exhale, bring it down. One more time, inhale, bring it all the way up. And leave it up, exhale, hold it there. We're gonna hold it there for a couple more breaths. Take a nice deep inhale. On the exhale, start to lower that left foot down onto the mat. Uncross the ankle. Hands down by your side once more. Nice deep inhale, bring it all the way up. Exhale, wrap your hands around your knees. Flex and point your toes. Circle your ankles around. And go ahead and gently bring your hands down beside you. Lower the right leg down. And let's lift that left leg all the way up toward the ceiling. And then flex and point your toes. Once again, not using the support of your hands around that left thigh, just allowing for your body to do its thing. And then circle the ankle around in one direction. Circle in the opposite direction. Coming to stillness. And then finding support. Bringing that leg in closer to you, feeling the difference here, what it feels like with and without support. Finding that edge of a little bit of discomfort. Breathing into it, connecting breath, pose, and intention. Take a deep inhale, release your hands. On the exhale, cross that left ankle over to that right thigh. Make sure you're not on that knee joint. Again, if this is your place, you can stay right here. You can go ahead and open up the hip a little more. You'll find that when you do that, it does connect to your back. So making sure that your pelvis is tucked under, you're finding some groundedness in this pose, and you are nice and stable on your mat. Otherwise, let's go ahead and start to lift that right leg. Bring your hands behind that right thigh. Take a nice deep inhale, bring that right leg up. And then exhale, take the leg down. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, take it down. Last time here. Inhale, bring it up. Keep it up, give me a nice exhale. Stay here for a couple more deep breaths. Take a deep inhale, and then exhale, start to bring that leg down, all the way down. Uncross the ankle. Bring your hands over to a letter T. Palms are down. You're going to inhale, bring both legs up. And exhale when you meet at the top. We're going to go ahead and take the legs over to the right first. If you want to use a block, you can use a block to rest your knees on top so that the knees don't come down all the way, or you can bring a block between your knees if that feels more comfortable, or you can use a pillow or a blanket, a couch cushion, whatever you want. Go ahead and do that. Nice deep inhale. And then exhale, let's take the knees over to the right, your level of comfort on any of these props that I've told you, or just to the floor. You can rest your right hand on top of your knees, and you can look over to the left. Make sure that that left shoulder stays grounded onto the floor, the mat. Deepen the breath. And this nice spinal twist. You can always look up to the ceiling. If it bothers your neck, to look to the left. Remember, these are all these little nuances, all these differences in poses and props and all of that. That's what makes your practice your own. All these modifications that you choose, it makes everything very personal. And always remember, there's no such thing as a perfect pose, only your pose. Because in yoga, it's really not about the pose. It's about how you feel, how you're doing, what you're doing. Take a nice deep inhale. Remove your hand from on top of the knees if it's there. Look up to the ceiling. And then on the exhale, one at a time, bring the knees up to center. We want to be gentle here. It's a gentle flow. Take another deep inhale. And then on the exhale, take your knees over to the left. Remember, we are asymmetrical. You may have noticed that on one side you don't need props, and then on the other side you might. You might notice you're more flexible on one side than the other. You might not have pain on one side, you might on the other. It's never linear in yoga, just like in life, right? It's never linear. If you want to place that left hand on top of that right knee, go for it. Do whatever makes your practice feel the best. Remember, this is your time. You want to feel good. Take an inhale, release the hand from on top of the knees if it's there, looking up to the ceiling if you are looking to the right. Instead of bringing the knees back to center, what I want you to do is I want you to just go ahead and make that right hand come over to the left, and then exhale, push yourself up to a seated position. So let's come into child's pose. Bringing our big toes together and our knees as far apart as you can get them, extending your arms forward and coming into child's pose. Inhale, look toward the hands, and what I want you to do here is I want you to caterpillar the body. So stay nice and close down onto the mat. Allow for your body to come forward. All 10 toes will stay down onto the mat. Your elbows will be directly underneath your shoulders. So have a nice line from shoulder to elbow. Try not to have the shoulders behind or the elbows behind the shoulders. And then lift up tall. Your knees might come off of the mat. They might not. That's okay. We're all different here. So lifting up nice and tall, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. In Sphinx pose, which is really wonderful for your lower back. Relaxing the face, connecting to the intention and your breath. Take a deep inhale, and then on the exhale, start to come back into tabletop position. So open your hands out wide. Your hands are like stars. Your knees are in line with your hips. Your wrists are in line with your shoulders. We're going to do a few cat-cows. It doesn't matter if you're not on cue with me on the cat-cows. It is breath to movement, and your breath might be totally different than mine. So inhaling, crown of the head forward, tailbone up. And then on the exhale, pushing away from the mat and arching the back. So one more of these on your own. And then taking a nice inhale in on the exhale coming into neutral. Let's curl the toes under. Deep inhale, exhale coming into down dog. Take the feet as wide as your mat and push into this down dog. This is going to be really good for your back. So stay right here, deepen the breath. It doesn't matter if your heels don't disappear behind your toes. What matters is that you have your legs nice and wide and you're pushing all the way back toward your lower body. Deep inhale and then exhale, come into feet at hips width distance apart. Let's inhale that right leg up. And then on the exhale, let's take that right knee behind the right wrist. Before we go down, this is a back bend. So what I want you to do is make sure that you're level in your hips. So if your left hip is really high, just take a block or a blanket and place it underneath your hips, your right hip, so that you're nice and level on your hips and you're balanced. And then I want you to press up into that back bend. So you're nice and tall. Breathe into this for just 2 or 3 breaths. Take a deep inhale, and then on the exhale, come forward. You can come forward onto a pillow, a block. You can put your fists together and stack them and then come on them, or you can come all the way down onto the mat. Take a deep inhale, bring your hands toward that right leg, and on the exhale, push up. Let's curl the left toes under, and then on the exhale, just press up to your down dog. Pedal it out if you need to. And then inhale the left leg up. And on the exhale, bring the left knee behind the left hand, the toes behind the right. Start to extend that right leg back. And again, if you need to have a block or blankets underneath that left hip, you can do that. But then bring yourself really tall into that back bend. Couple of breaths here. And then go ahead and take it down. Take a deep inhale, walk your hands in toward that left leg. On the exhale, push up. And let's go ahead and bring that right leg forward. So coming into Dandasana, go ahead and extend your legs forward, flexing your toes, and then pressing up, really extending that spine nice and tall, almost as if you wanted to create space between each of your vertebrae. So really, really lifting nice and tall, flexing the toes. Your heels might come off of the mat, they might not, it doesn't really matter here. And take a nice deep inhale, and as you're extending the spine nice and tall, really reach up for the ceiling. You can look up, you can look straight ahead, whatever you want. And then take a nice deep inhale, and on the exhale, go ahead and release it. I want you to put a generous bend in the knees. I want you to bring the chest toward the thighs. You can reach for your ankles or your feet, whatever you want here. Just allow for your back to relax. You're going to feel it kind of unknit and release. Look toward your toes. Inhale, start to walk up your legs, and then exhale as you straighten out your spine. So let's go ahead and come down onto our back. Bring your feet as wide as your mat. Bring your arms out to a 45-degree angle, just kind of shrugging your shoulders away from your ears. And gently windshield wiper your legs from right to left. Walk your feet in, bring your knees in toward your chest. And then come into happy baby of your choice. You can bring your peace fingers around your toes and open out your legs and gently rock side to side for a nice back massage. This is one of my favorite poses. I really love how it makes my back feel. Start to bring your legs together. Place your feet down. Take a nice deep inhale, turn onto your side. On the exhale, press up. Coming into our last rest easy pose here, Sukhasana. Let's inhale the arms all the way up. On the exhale, taking your right hand over to your left knee, inhaling nice and tall, and then exhaling, twisting a little deeper into that spinal twist. Coming back to center, inhale, arms all the way up, and then exhaling, taking it over, opposite side. Each inhale, you lift taller. Each exhale, see if you can come a little deeper. Remember, it's not just about the neck. So the neck isn't the only thing that's twisting back. It's your entire spine. Do that again. Inhale all the way center. And then exhale. Twisting, turning, leading with the shoulder, peeling it back. Try to keep your jaw nice and relaxed. Inhale all the way center. Exhale, taking it over. Trying to prevent the chin from tucking under. Also keeping your jaw relaxed. One more time each side. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, take it over. And then last time here, inhale center. And then exhale, last spinal twist. Inhale all the way center. On the exhale, if you'd like, you can twist your wrists all the way down, maybe even shake your hands at the bottom. Inhale all the way up to the top. On the exhale, bringing your hands down to heart center, thumbs to sternum. It has been my pleasure serving you today. I hope you feel a sense of peace and calm. The teacher, the light, the love, and the imperfections in me honor, acknowledge, and accept. The teacher, the light, the love, and the imperfections in you. Please go out there and spread your light and your joy. Namaste. Lilybeth, thank you so much for joining me today on Flow for Balance. I hope to see you again soon for another practice or a meditation. Please continue to subscribe, like, and share, and don't forget the notification bell so that you know when my practices come up. And until next time, take care.